So I think the challenge for YouTube that a lot of brands and agencies face is they'll look at the entire YouTube ecosystem and determine what type of content do I need to create, what's my audience, what gets them excited, what do they share? And it's actually a fairly big challenge, in the marketplace. And a lot of people try to do this manually using legacy means, but what we find is technology is really the path to identify all those components. There's just way too much information. So we spend a great deal of time pulling this information back, and we've been doing this for nearly 4 years. So we know what a trend looks like. You can learn a lot from history, especially as much as YouTube's evolving, there are very, very interesting trends that occur on a regular basis. And Pixability actually started about 6 years ago with crowdsourced content creation and editing, but what happened is people want to know, well, what's happening to my content? So about 4 years ago it's like, is there really an opportunity in content creation or really helping the content to perform? And that's where Pixability really emerged. So Pixability came out of MIT. Bettina Hein is our founder, and she really had a vision for initially video and how it impacts people. And she took that vision and actually applied that to brands. And it's like, how can we help brands do amazing things in the marketplace with YouTube? But it took a good deal of tech, coming out of MIT, we had some great tech resources, and that's been the start. We saw the storm clouds with social media early on with some of the more influential bloggers. And they got some sort of share of voice, and the problem was it wasn't visual. What YouTube's done, it's changed the entire dynamic. It's become really the foundation for this whole new influencer economy. And what we see is we look at a lot of data. Pixability focuses on data and who really matters. And what we found is that these influencers occur, they come up organically, and the digital audience, implicitly votes on who really matters. The ones that are creating content, the ones that have opinions, and the ones who become trusted advisors. Now, that's not to say that all digital influencers matter, because a lot of them, are up and coming, they're just doing it as a hobby. But for the ones who do matter, they become a very, very critical marketing arm for brands. Marketing's also changed because the guesswork marketing, what we think, doing surveys, not so much anymore. What we find, and this is our business, is we found that mining the YouTube landscape is technology and data intensive. And to be able to extract that information and make informed decisions, whether you're a brand and agency or identifying the influencers, becomes a monumental task. So technology plays a much more critical role in marketing, especially on YouTube, than it used to.